Good morning, good afternoon, or good evening, depending on where you are in the world. My name is Dr. Tujane Berry, and I will be talking to you about stress management. I am a mental health care professional and provider. I am a native of Neptune. I've lived here my whole life. I worked in the Neptune Township School District for 20 plus years as a special educator, a reading specialist, and a school psychologist. I moved on to become a psychotherapist after I got my doctorate. What do I enjoy doing? I love providing treatment modalities under cognitive behavioral therapy and psychotherapy. I work with families, couples, children, youth, and young adults. I am the business owner of Therapeutic Upshot, Educational Support, and Special Services with my logo, Love to Heal. What is stress? Stress is something that we all go through. Sometimes it's good stress and it only lasts for a few minutes. Sometimes it can be bad stress. Stress is a feeling that we feel when we are overwhelmed. Stress is also hardwired to physical responses when our body feels like our nervous system is under attack. Lastly, stress can cause an emotional reaction when we encounter life stressors. Can be activated by sudden changes in our life, such as loss of a loved one, loss of a job, conflicts in relationships, divorce. Sometimes it even looks like a stressful ride home from work where we're just stuck in traffic. I feel so stressed. But one thing you want to pay attention to, oftentimes when we suffer from a physical illness, such as diabetes or such as congestive heart failure, our stress and episodes of stress will increase. Chronic stress is something that you should pay attention to because it has long-term effects, such as it may contribute to health concerns, such as your digestive tract may be off, you may be experiencing obesity, weight loss, headaches, insomnia, and other symptoms. Also, stress has been linked to depression, anxiety, post-traumatic stress disorder, and suicidal ideation, and a host of other mental health concerns. We have to remember to reset ourselves when we are having stressful episodes in our life. And how do we do that? We want to knock some of that drama out of our lives. We want to knock some of those bad vibes out of our lives. But we also want to tap into paying attention to where those symptoms are coming from. Cognitively, we can have impaired thought processes in those moments, such as memory problems. When you have memory problems, you might find yourself finding it difficult to just grab information from your long and short-term memory. Secondly, you may have difficulty concentrating. You may start having thoughts where you feel like you are worrying all the time and you just can't get control of some negative thoughts that are showing up in your mind at that time. Emotionally, you may see changes in your emotions. You may find yourself more irritable, more angry, more frustrated, and short-tempered when interacting with others. You may find yourself unhappy, feeling sad, feeling symptoms of depression. physiologically, you may start having headaches and migraines and may not understand where they're coming from, but they may be stemming from stress. Abdominal problems. You want to pay attention to your abdomen. When we are stressed out, we hold our bellies very tight and in a tense position. We're not doing breathing exercises, just to inhale and flex the belly out to release that tension. As a result of that stress in our bellies, we are finding ourselves with irritable bowel syndrome, constipation, diarrhea, and just not understanding why we want to go to the hospital and the doctor to get those things checked out. Heart palpitations, chest pains. Sometimes anxiety is related to heart palpitations. When we're in panic mode, it increases our heart rate. So we just want to slow down a little bit and calm down. Behaviorally, we may not pay attention to this. We may be overeating. We may be eating less. We may be sleeping more. We may be sleeping less. We may be so overwhelmed that we're neglecting responsibilities and finding ourselves so stuck in the symptoms of depression and anxiety that we can't even get out of bed to tend to ourselves or our loved ones. How do we manage stress? What does that look like? And what are some great coping mechanisms that we can use? Counseling, talking to a therapist, finding a therapist that resonates with you and what you need. That therapist can help you process your thoughts, your feelings, your emotions, and give you some strategies on how to behaviorally change at that moment. Also, talking with your medical doctor as well can help you as well with some of those physiological symptoms that you may experience. Routines such as physical exercise, yoga, stretching, right? Not stressing, but stretching will help us as well, because when you exercise, right, you decrease stress and it releases those good old positive endorphins into our bodies, right? It makes us feel more energetic and happy. So I encourage you to exercise more, even if it's around your house. Mindfulness, meditations, guided imagery. Go outside. Connect with nature. Mindfulness, meditation, and guided imagery is something that you may not realize. You can go right on your phones or smart devices and you can look up YouTube videos that will guide your meditation or your guided imagery. It helps you sometimes just tap into things that you weren't even thinking about at that moment, or it gives you the ability to calm down and reset yourself and refocus. Connecting with nature. Go outside. I know it's pretty chilly outside. Connecting with nature is one of my favorite things to do. Sometimes when I'm feeling and I'm having a stressful day, I might go down to the beach, just close my eyes, smell the ocean, listen to the waves. Sometimes I'll just go outside and stand and just look at the trees and the birds. And I like to just imagine in my mind that I'm doing I Spy. And I try to collect everything I can collect in maybe 60 seconds. But yes, connect with nature. It's very important. Breathing exercises are very important as well. That's something else that you can tap into YouTube and find. I usually do the 4 corners, which is inhale for 4, hold for 4, and exhale for 4. And I do that 4 consecutive times. Positive affirmations. It's so important for you to tell yourself positive things. YouTube is a place where you can find that on the internet, on any smart device that you're using and you have internet access. You can find positive affirmations and messages to oneself. So I encourage you to tap into that. Positive self-talk. One thing that's very important about positive self-talk: get up in the morning. Say good morning to yourself. Tell yourself how wonderful you are. Tell yourself you love yourself. Because what we're realizing more and more is we don't have people to always validate our emotions. So it's important that we pour in our own cups and tell ourselves things that we appreciate about ourselves, things that we love about ourselves. Self-love and self-care. If you can't go on a vacation and sit on someone's island, create your own vacation right in your homes. If you can take a hot bath, take a hot bath. If not, take a hot shower. Light a candle. Smell some lavender. Calm yourself down. Look in a mirror after and tell yourself, I completely love me. Because self-love and self-care is so important. If you don't take care of yourself, we can't always depend on everyone else to take care of us cognitively, emotionally, behaviorally, and physically. Journaling. I love to journal. Write positive things to yourself. Tell yourself, I'm enough and I so love you. Build a support system. Go out. Connect with others. And if you can't go out, call a friend you haven't talked to in a long time. Look them up on social media if you can. But connect with someone. Because one, when you connect with the old friend, you guys get that ability to reminisce and share memories that you guys have experienced over your lifetime. You guys get to laugh out loud. And how important is laughter? Laughter too releases positive endorphins into your body and taps into that good old dopamine of pleasure, and it makes you feel better. Playing games, whether it's on your phone, whether it's a board game with your family, your friends, your children, play some games. Everyone loves to play a good old game. Music. Turn an old song on or find an old song where it was your favorite song. Dance around where no one can see you. And just laugh and have fun with yourself. Go out and dance and listen to music. But have some good times because it also reduces stress. Drawing, coloring is a meditation technique that calms a person down. Get some paintbrushes out. Nobody's watching. Color a little bit. Color outside those lines. It's okay. But it'll calm you down. If you have stress in your life, remember, meditation, deep breaths. Exercise, get moving. Time and nature, relaxation. Sleep well, recharge your battery. Connect socially, join a club. Eat well, reduce caffeine. Make a list of your to-do list of things that you want to get done for yourself and prioritize those tasks. This is Dr. Berry. thank you for being with me, and I wish everyone well.